Today's video was inspired by a question I answered on Quora a couple of days ago. By the way, if you're a Quora nerd like me, make sure you follow me. Links in the description. So I answered the question, what do Nigerians mean by Japa? And here's what I said. Growing up as a Nigerian millennial, migrating to Europe or the Americas was something every family wanted. This aspiration swept the culture like a plague. Even in Pentecostal churches, traveling abroad became a popular prayer theme. If you had a visa interview, you'd fast and pray for it to be successful. I recall seeing flyers of so-called prayer gurus with Hindu-sounding names glued to the windows of Molwes and Danfos on Lagos streets. Amongst other things, these self-styled gurus assured you successful visa interviews if you patronized them. The idea was, if you migrated, you would be well socioeconomically positioned to take care of your relatives back at home. In some cases, you could even bring them to join you abroad. As a child, every time I heard adults around me talk about someone they knew who had traveled abroad, I would think abroad was a country. To travel abroad meant an end to poverty, or so we thought. From Hollywood blockbusters to pictures people abroad sent us back home, we envied everything about life abroad. Around 2016, Japa was introduced into popular culture. I cannot exactly say who or what was directly responsible for popularizing the slang. Japa is a Yoruba word that means to escape. And interestingly, it is now being used as a pan-Nigerian expression for migration. It has supplanted the banal phrase travel abroad and the phrasal verb travel out. There couldn't have been a better expression than Japa if you look at its original meaning in light of what migration truly means for Nigerians. We like to think of migration as an escape from poverty and a failed system. A prison break, if you will. Japa in this sense captures this escape and the intent behind it. Since it was introduced to popular culture, songs have been sung about it. We use it every day on social media and even when we grant interviews on TV. Many have called Japa a phenomenon, among young Nigerians especially. But the truth is, it isn't a phenomenon. For as far back as anyone can remember, Nigerians have always migrated for a plethora of reasons. But it is true that there are more people migrating today than ever before. Japa semantically captures our collective repudiation for our own land and the desire to migrate, more than any word or phrase that preceded it in popular culture. This answer pretty much sums up the meaning of Japa and why it has gained notoriety today. Just recently, a former governor of Ogun State, Ibikole Amosun, decried the mass migration among talented young Nigerians. Though he owed up to the dysfunctional system that has created the Japa epidemic, he still went on to blame foreign countries for granting young Nigerians visas. A flyer went viral on social media recently of an upcoming Japa anointing service by a certain pastor, Sam Oluwatoye, I believe of the Lord Crew Solution Global Ground. Nairametrics published a report in August titled Mass Migration Rocks Nigerian Companies as Japa for Better Life Spirals Out of Control. A former senior banker also went viral recently for working as a cleaner after relocating to the UK. All of this shows how Nigerians are ready to put up with anything to fulfill their Japa dream. Now, isn't it interesting that success does not feel like success in Nigeria unless you Japa, even if it means you working as a cleaner in the UK? Now, whatever you think of Japa, it is disingenuous to blame young people for wanting to migrate or call other countries wicked for welcoming them. We know that human beings are wired to look for greener pastures when there are limited opportunities or resources for them in their environment. Nigeria has failed this generation. And many of them see Japa as the only option to escape poverty. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'd like to know your thoughts. What do you think about Japa? Share your thoughts below in the comment section. And I'll see you all in the next one.